Well, thank you, Congressman Emmer, for inviting me to speak this morning and for your leadership. My name is James Stuart. I'm the Executive Director and CEO for the Minnesota Sheriff's Association, a former Vice President for the National Sheriff's Association, and retired Sheriff of Anoka County, located in Minnesota's 6th Congressional District. After more than 30 years in law enforcement, I know the sacrifice that is required to carry out the mission of protecting our communities. The sacrifice of late nights, weekends, and holidays away from the dinner table and special events with your family. Early mornings out the door before your children even wake up, and the mental toll of routinely encountering scenes that no human should ever have to witness. And the ultimate sacrifice some officers make with their life in exchange for a safer tomorrow for the people that they proudly serve and protect. Law enforcement officers sometimes work 100+ hours per pay period. And not only is that time spent away from their family and their friends, it is more time in the line of duty, putting their lives at risk. No tax and overtime pay would benefit our protectors all across the country in tremendous ways. The increase in take-home pay for these deputies and officers rewards the extra hours and the extra efforts that they devote to protecting their communities, impacting their own lives in significant ways. That is more money in their pockets to save, to invest, and to grow. With more net pay, our protectors could reduce financial burdens and ultimately the related stresses and rely less on second jobs and better focus on serving others in their demanding roles. But no tax and overtime won't just lead to a bigger paycheck. Law enforcement agencies across America right now are facing staffing shortages and struggle with recruitment and retention like never before. No tax and overtime would help keep seasoned officers on the force longer and decrease that turnover. The One Big Beautiful Bill passed by the House is the opportunity to honor our men and women in blue and reinforce the vital role that they play in our communities. The no tax and overtime pay policy is a clear message of respect and support to our nation's law enforcement officers, and the impact of this legislation cannot be understated. Our protectors across America want to see this change, and you all have the power to make it happen. I commend House Republicans for the work that they've done thus far to move this policy closer to the finish line, and I ask on behalf of peace officers across Minnesota and our entire nation that you continue full steam ahead in that work. For the moms missing dinner with their families tonight, and for the sons missing their birthdays for their families this weekend, and for the men and women in blue putting their lives on the line day after day and hour after hour, let's make this happen. Thank you.